Hi, my name is Monica LaBoskey, formerly Monica Katz-Lapidus. While at Brandeis, I triple majored in African and African American Studies, Italian Studies, and Politics. I'm currently the managing attorney of Asian Pacific Islander Legal Outreach in Oakland, California. We provide free legal services to those in need with a particular expertise in serving the Asian Pacific Islander communities as well as Latinx communities. I've always had an interest in human rights issues, civil rights issues, and providing services to those in need, back from when I was very young, growing up in Santa Cruz, California, all the way through college, where in addition to my triple major, I took many of Professor Gaskin's courses in legal studies, and then through law school, where I was a fellow with the program in human rights and the global economy and worked with civil society on international human rights issues. I don't think anyone who knows me is very surprised that I ended up working for a legal services nonprofit. I did, however, spend the majority of my career in civil litigation private practice. After law school, I went to a private firm where I really honed my litigation skills and got to serve clients in a number of different areas. And I'm really glad I did that. I got a lot of really amazing experience and learned a lot, and that really prepared me to be in the role that I'm in today. My experience at Brandeis absolutely shaped the person I am today and the work that I'm doing. My major in African and African American Studies was absolutely integral to me learning about race and discrimination and xenophobia and all the things that really plague our society today. I learned so much in those courses. I feel like professors like Mingus Mapps and Joan Bryant really shaped my ability to think critically about race. I was able to take a lot of classes in segregation, housing policy, discrimination, and those experiences, I think, really stuck with me. And I really think and hope that my work today is really centered around racial equality and equity. It would have been to really not just build the bridges I built, but maintain them. I think there were so many amazing professors and alumni and even upperclassmen who I had great relationships with that I didn't necessarily maintain over the years. Mentorship is critical. I do a lot of mentoring now, and I know that I offer myself up a lot to speak to students and alumni, and the ones that take advantage of it hopefully are gaining something. And I wish that I would have taken advantage more of those relationships and those people who are offering their time to me, because I really do think that having great relationships can really support you individually, as a person, but also really in your career. And today I love to see Brandeis, students and alums come up through the ranks, and I would love to support them more. And I know that the people who are offering that support to me felt the same way, and I wish that I would have taken advantage. How important first impressions are, whether it's how you dress, how you present yourself, being on time to meetings, sending a thank you note afterwards, all of these things make a big impression on people, and you never know when the people you meet are going to show up again later in your life and may have something that you need or you want or may be able to support you. And they are going to remember that first time you met them. So it's not just about the schmoozing or the talking or the meeting. It's also about how you present yourself, being respectful of their time and thanking them for their time. Be interesting and interested, and be sincere. I think that when you are serving the community, when you are in community-based social services or legal services, or even doing direct representation in private practice, you need to know that you're working with real human beings, and you need to have empathy. You need to understand who they are and where they're coming from. You need to understand that every person is their own best advocate and best decision maker. And so you need to really put yourself in their shoes and pay attention to who they are, not what your needs are and not what you think is best, but what they believe is best for them. And you can arm them with the information that might help them to come to those decisions. So I think that, just be a person who's interested in other people, who learns about other people, who learns about other subjects, who learns about other cultures and other norms, and just be someone who is relatable and empathetic.